Hi, I'm Trish Lee, and welcome to Thrive with Trish, a channel where we talk about all things related to mental health and personal growth. Before we dive in, I'd like to do a quick thank you shout out to Old Dudes Wisdom and Mommy Agnes Vlogs. Thank you so much for supporting my channel and my work. I truly appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now let's talk about how to make and keep your New Year resolutions. Are you keen to reinvent yourself in 2021? Or at least use the new year as a long overdue excuse to get rid of bad habits? Or maybe to pick up new ones? Yep, it's that time of the year again. It's a time of year where we feel we need to turn over a new leaf. It's a time when we misguidedly imagine that the arrival of a new year will magically provide the catalyst, motivation, and persistence we need to reinvent ourselves. Traditionally, New Year's Day is styled as the ideal time to kickstart a new phase in your life, and the time when you must make all your important New Year's resolutions. Unfortunately, the beginning of the year is also one of the worst times to make a major change in your habits because it's often a relatively stressful time, right smack in the middle of all the partying and holiday season. Don't set yourself up for failure this year by vowing to make huge changes that will be hard to keep. Instead, follow these 6 steps for successfully making a New Year's resolution which you can stick to for good. Number 1, just pick one thing. If you want to change your life or your lifestyle, don't try to change the whole thing at once. It won't work. Instead, pick one area of your life to change to begin with. Make it something concrete so you know exactly what change you're planning to make. If you're successful with the first change, you can go ahead and make another change after a month or so. By making small changes one after the other, you still have the chance to be a whole new you at the end of the year. And it's a much more realistic way of doing it. Don't pick a New Year's resolution that's bound to fail either, like running a marathon within 3 months if you're 40 pounds overweight and get out of breath while walking up the stairs. Start small, maybe start by walking every day. When you've got that habit down pat, you can graduate to running in short bursts, constant running by March and April, and maybe join a marathon by the end of the year. So ask yourself, what's the one habit you would most like to change? Number 2, plan ahead. To ensure success, you need to research the change you're making and plan ahead, so that you have the resources available when you need them. Here are a few things you should do to prepare and get all the systems in place ready to make your change. Read up on it. Go to the library or browse on Google on the subject. Whether it's quitting smoking, taking up running or yoga, or becoming vegan, there are books to help you prepare for it. Or like I said, use the internet. If you do enough research, you should be so psyched up to start making that change. Plan for success. Get everything ready so that things will run smoothly. If you're taking up running, make sure you have the trainers, clothes, hat, glasses, iPod loaded with energetic music to get you pumped up. Then there can be no excuses. Number 3, anticipate problems. There's bound to be problems, so make a list of them, what they could possibly be. If you take enough time to think about it, you'll be able to anticipate problems when they might occur. Maybe it might happen on a certain time of day with a specific person or in special situations. Once you've identified the times that will be hard for you to follow through with your goals, you'll be able to better cope with them when they do inevitably crop up. Number 4, pick a start date. You don't have to make these changes on New Year's Day. That's the conventional wisdom. But if you truly want to make changes, then pick a day when you know you'll be well rested, enthusiastic, and surrounded by positive people. Sometimes picking a date doesn't work. It's better to wait until your whole mind and body are fully ready to take on the challenge. You'll know when it is when the time comes. And on that big day, go for it 100%. Number 5, accept failure. If you do fail and sneak a cigarette, miss a walk, or shout at the kids one morning, don't hate yourself for it. Give yourself grace. Make a note of the triggers that caused this setback and vow to learn a lesson from them. If you know that alcohol makes you crave cigarettes and oversleep the next day, cut back on it. If you know the morning rush before school makes you shout, then get up earlier or prepare things the night before to make it easier on you. Perseverance is the key to success. Try again, keep trying, and you will succeed. Number 6, plan rewards. Small rewards are great encouragement to keep you going during the hardest first days. After that, you can probably reward yourself once a week with a magazine, a long distance call to a supportive friend, a siesta, a trip to the movies, or whatever that makes you tick. Later, you can change the rewards to monthly, and then at the end of the year, you can pick an anniversary reward, something that you look forward to. You deserve it, and you'll know that you've earned it. Dear friends, whatever your plans and goals are for next year, I do wish you best of luck with all of them. And remember, it's your life. You make your own luck. I do hope you found this video to be helpful. If yes, please do give me a thumbs up subscribe, and share this video with any of your friends and family who might be struggling with making and keeping New Year resolutions. Now let's have a look at the quote of the day. Give yourself credit for trying and remember that failing is not failure, but failing to try is. Like this quote, you can get it as a 12 by 12 or 16 by 16 inch canvas. Visit my website to see all my available merchandise. You can find the link in the description below. And don't miss out on my current Christmas promotion where you get to enjoy 20% off all my canvas prints. Thank you so much for watching, stay healthy, take care, and I look forward to seeing you in my next episode of Thrive with Trish. Are you planning to make any New Year's resolution? What is it? And is it something that you've tried before or is it something new? Do share with me in the comments below. For my New Year resolution, I want to try and work on my sleeping patterns. I have to admit it's not going to be very easy to do, but I'll give it my best. Wish me luck!